Thank you very much, Chairperson. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, it is my great honor and pleasure to introduce my past 23 years in this conference. First, I will introduce my first RFA cases, and then move to how to accumulate the evidence by our team, and the evidence established the international guidelines. And finally, let me talk about RFA program, training program in Korea and other countries. This is my first case. As you can see, this young female patient had predominantly cystic thyroid nodules, and the neck bulging was managed by RF ablation. This is our first RF ablation. At that time, we used, did you use the kind of electrode, umbrella type electrode? And my professor Lim supported this procedure, so I really appreciate your support. This case increased our team, so our team performed a lot of cases during the 3 years, and then 2005 we published first our result in our domestic journal. 3 years later, 2008, we published a large population study in European Radiology. In this journal, our team introduced standard thyroid RFA techniques, the transseismic approach and moving shot technique was first introduced in this article. Using the standard techniques, we can manage even 7 centimeter thyroid nodule was well ablated and decreased like this. How about the neck bulging? It's also well controlled by radio frequency using standard techniques. And then we move to toxic thyroid nodules that usually induce hyperthyroidism. And then move to cancer. Recurrent thyroid cancers were managed by radio frequency ablation. At that time, our team discussed what is our goal in the future. So we established 3 goals. First, development of device, and second, more precise ablation techniques, and we should understand neck anatomy more clearly. So device was changed from a prototype, that is umbrella type, to this kind of straight, internally cooled electrode, we call the thyroid dedicated electrode, by the support of stomach. And the electrode is advanced now to adjustable electrode. It is very fast and precise RF ablation is available using this electrode. And let me introduce this electrode and RF ablation outcomes in today's luncheon symposium. And although standard technique is very nice, we continuously developed advanced techniques. Among them, hydrodissection is one of the most important techniques to achieve good efficacy and safety. So in this review article, we introduced 4 types of hydrodissection techniques according to the status and the location of thyroid tumors. And then we developed and applied stent-assisted RF ablation, initially applied to goiter patients with the airway compression like this. As you can see, the airway is narrowed by the goiter. After stent injection, we treated the goiter. The technique is further applied to the recurrent tumors involving trachea. You can see the recurrent tumor grow inside the trachea like this. Is managed by a stent and then ablate the tumor. In terms of safety, we published this multi-center study in 2012. The study results revealed most serious and most common complication is nerve damage during thermal ablation. Therefore, we should understand the anatomy of the nerves and their variations. So our team prospectively evaluated the neck nerves step by step and then published this review article about anatomy. This accumulated knowledge can publish the paper like this: anatomy-based management of recurrent thyroid cancer by radiofrequency ablation. This topic will be introduced tomorrow after session. As the evidence accumulates, we need to establish the guideline. So first international guideline was published in 2012 by Korean Society. The guideline was revised in 2018. And here we can see the ACTA guideline was published in 2020. Thank you for all the participating doctors. After that, many international societies published their own guidelines: European, global, France, and the United States, and Brazil. And here is the milestone paper, milestone guideline from United States, American Thyroid Association. Finally, recommend RF ablation for primary cancers like this, recommendation 11, and RF ablation for recurrent thyroid cancers, recommendation 52. So in Korea, our society, Korean society, also nearly finished the Korean guideline about RFA of primary thyroid cancer. Recently, our society also published and revised RFA guideline of recurrent thyroid cancers. Our team think that long-term follow-up result is required in this field because unexpected results or some complication can be occurred at long-term follow-up period. So in benign thyroid nodules, 4-year follow-up result was reported and followed by 10-year result was published in 2024. The result shows RF ablation is very effective in the early stage, but some patient shows recurrence or regrowing of the treated nodule. So our team provide a solution of a vascular ablation technique. In recurrent cancers, our center has a clinical quote. 3-year experience was published in 2015, 5-year in 2019, and 10-year outcomes last year. In this paper, 10-year recurrence-free survival was reported 67%. How about the primary cancer? Our team also published the 5-year result in 2020 and the 10-year result in 2025. Based on these results, as I introduced, the American Thyroid Association recommend the RF ablation for primary thyroid cancer. Thyroid protocol CT is very important. It is totally different from the CT of the neck protocol. So to detect metastatic or recurrent tumors, thyroid protocol CT is mandatory for patients. This first protocol was proposed in 2011 by Korean Society, and the protocol was finalized in 2021, our guideline. We also treated many regions other than thyroid. Here, lymphangioma is managed by ethanol ablation, and here is veno-lymphatic malformation. Is managed by radiofrequency ablation. And even recurrent cancer, recurrent neck tumors are well managed by radiofrequency ablation. Finally, let me talk about our training program named AIR-MC. This training program was started in 2012, and more than 50 countries and more than 700 doctors were participated in this training program. This training program is based on the live demonstration of patient cases and discuss some articles and some patient cases. So there is a 1 week program and more than 1 week, 1 month or 2 months program. Another training program is MCTR, supported by StarMed, started in 2011. First MCTR was held in Europe, Italy. MCTR is based on the lecture and the hands-on program. Every year, MCTR was held in Europe before COVID. And in 2017, a training program was started in United States, and 2018 in SIR. And 2 years ago, there was a big training program in Dallas. Last year in Taiwan, there was also a training program. And this year, training program was extended to Brazil and Russia. So today I introduced our thyroid RF ablation for historical review. over the past 23-year experience. I explained how to start thyroid RF population in 2002, and then how do we develop the devices, techniques, and the publications. And finally, I introduced the educational programs. This research and training program is available by the support of company and the international and domestic societies. And the beginning of ACTA in 2014 is a milestone for the not only thyroid but also other populations. Our thyroid and the thyroid ablation teams. Thank you very much, and see you in a summit present. Thank you.